I woke up pretty early. I guess it is pretty early because I slept around 2 a.m. and it's just what, a little past 6 in the morning. And I, I, I guess it has something to do with what transpired yesterday. It was my son's moving up ceremony, and it just, I'll be honest, it just has had a lot of implications, or a lot of things, just tend to pop up every time there is a big milestone that usually happens in my son's life. Yeah. Usually I feel like this when it's his birthday. And little known fact, it's not that I hate my ex. I mean, my ex is a great person. She's just a lousy parent. And this that even makes sense. Now, what I said isn't really revolutionary because we all have these identities, different identities. And I'm not saying this that in a way that you're gonna be thinking, oh wait, are you telling me I got multiple personalities? It's not really like that. Just think of it this way: you as a person, you got a whole loads of different identities housed within you. You can be a father, you can be a mother. Yeah, those are different identities. You can be a sister. You can also be an accountant. You can be a part of this social group that you are. You're like the president of Girl Scouts, for all I know. Now, you have different roles and responsibilities in each of those identities that I have mentioned. And that's what I mean. Now, you can be a good person in loads of different ways. And you can also be a person who sucks in other perspectives or in other aspects of your life as well. That's just what I mean. And this is not something revolutionary. Honestly, though, now that I think about it, I do believe that there is a sociological theory about this. I think Irving Goffman, right? Wait, I'm thinking way back university days. Dramaturgical analysis. I mean, there is a theory in sociology that was created by Irving Goffman, and he was the father of dramaturgy. Basically, what, if I remember it correctly, now don't quote me in this, college has been like freaking decades ago, is that each one of us has these different identities depending on the other parties involved. So, whoever you are at that particular moment, it actually depends on the person or the people who are surrounding you. So, for example, I can be a bad daughter, but I am a good friend. So, what I'm trying to say here is yesterday, when that big milestone in my son's event came up, I was suddenly reminded of how lousy my ex was. Well, she is a great person. I can definitely tell you that. And I got nothing against her, except for one thing. She is a very lousy parent. Now, there are a lot of things that are happening around us, and you know what? For me, it really doesn't matter if a relationship has already ended. The thing is, if there are kids involved, you can definitely co-parent. And I guess that is what I was thinking I would have with that ex of mine, but I guess she's not that too keen on the idea. I'm not saying I'm really mature as a person, but the way I see it, if it's gonna be beneficial for my kid, I could definitely I could definitely set our differences aside and raise the child together. But hey, that's just me, and that's just me and 6 a.m. thoughts, I guess. And it's one of those things that really bugs me when these kind of events happen, big milestones. So it's not that I want to have someone with in these kind of times, but it would be definitely best if you had a co-parent. That's all.